This is Emmanuel Sunlight Chirunda. Welcome to my channel. After the 12 videos of the Red Pill Africa series, I want to continue the discussion by talking about how we can transform our mindsets as Africans. Mindsets are the deep contours of our brains, or the deep-seated beliefs that influence how we think, how we make choice in life, and ultimately how we fail or manage to transform ourselves. To bring the issue of mindsets home to us as Africans, I've created a story I call the parable of the skinny father. Imagine there's a skinny father, someone weak, who has a son, and one day he's hanging out with his son at his home, and there comes a stranger whom I call Mr. Muscle, who roughs him up, beats him, and leaves. After the fact, the father has two options to react. The first way is to blame the stranger. He could go out seeking retribution and coming up with very good reasons why the stranger should compensate him, the stranger should be punished or even put in jail. This reaction is similar to us Africans blaming all the time the colonialists and other foreigners who come to Africa and dominate us. The second reaction the father could offer is to realize, oh, I was roughed up in front of my son because I am skinny. So the way forward, the solution is I should muscle up, I should hit the gym and work out so that no one in the future will take advantage of me. This reaction is similar to us modern Africans realizing that history happened and we cannot undo it. But in the present time, the best way is for us to arm ourselves with the right education, have good systems, political or social, so that we are self-sustaining and no other foreigners will take advantage of us in the future. Even if both reactions are legitimate and okay, the first reaction leads the father and the son to internalize what I call self-defeating mindsets, while the second reaction leads to what I call self-transforming, life-affirming mindsets. The issue is not about right or wrong, but rather the issue is about what is the best way for the father and son to avoid the same misfortune in the future. Check out my Red Pill Africa series video 4 and 5 for the types of mindsets that sabotage us as Africans. To continue the story, there is a third element, which is the reaction of the son in regard to how he judges the father and the stranger. If the son harshly judges the father and never forgives him and instead goes on to hate or resent him for not protecting him, or if the son never forgives the stranger and lives his whole life wanting to revenge, this scenario will also lead the son to perpetuate self-defeating mindsets because he will be looking backwards. This scenario is similar to how we modern Africans, whether we are inside or outside the continent, will always blame our leaders for not doing the right job, or blame racism or the white man for sabotaging development in Africa. We need to take ownership and realize there's something we can do. If we modern Africans are the son of the skinny father, we must not take the easy route by always blaming. This is because if our go-to position is to blame, then we shall never break the cycle of misfortune. It's a fact that there will always be an excuse to blame someone whenever misfortune befalls us. I think the way forward is for us to hit the gym, muscle up, by educating ourselves with the right education, sacrificing for the greater good, and working to eradicate all the corruptions in our system. We must realize that even if history has brought us to inherit the short end of the stick, it's only our mindsets that will be the source of the real solutions that we seek. If we change our mindsets, we shall physically and mentally be robust enough to repel any foreigners who want to take advantage, because they take advantage mainly because of our weakness in how we think, our weakness in our mindsets. I believe we must change our mindsets to believe deeply that we can transform ourselves, we can transform our continent, irrespective of how the foreigners or the outsiders conquered or colonized our ancestors. Thank you.